A strong man moves in silence. That is what defines a strong man. Silence. As a man, you must learn to be silent, not always talking and revealing everything. Your power as a man comes from your ability to keep certain things about your life private. Now, these are 5 things a man should keep private about his life. The very first one is his relationship issues. It's not every time you fight with your girlfriend or you fight with your wife that you start telling your friends, your relatives, you start telling outsiders about your problems with your woman. The more you tell them those problems of yours, thinking that they will help you solve it, the more they will look down on you and the more they will see you as a weakling, because you are a man who cannot stay in your house and solve your own problems. Instead, you are bringing your problems out from your house to come and discuss it in public. Never be that kind of man. It will make people around you to start disrespecting you, to start looking down on you, to start seeing you as a spineless, weak man. Your problems with your wife should remain your problems with your wife. Because tomorrow, you guys may solve that problem. But those people you told might use it against 2 of you tomorrow. Don't broadcast your problems with your woman to everyone. This is why you need to be a good communicator, for you to be with a woman or for you as the woman to be with a man. In some situations, what can solve most problems in marriages and relationships is a question of the woman and the man sitting down and talking things out. Not you and your wife will have problem, and your wife start calling her parents. You start calling your own parents. She will start calling her own siblings. You start calling your own siblings. Before you know it, the thing has escalated. Your problems with your woman should be kept private and sorted out between both of you. The relationship or the marriage you guys have is between 2 individuals, not 2 individuals and their families. Makes no sense. The second one is your finances. The less people know about your money or the money you have, the safer you are. Because in the world we live in today, in this digital age, privacy is the highest form of security. If you are constantly posting about the amount of money you make on social media, you are putting yourself in problem. If you are constantly telling people around you how much you make, you are putting yourself in problems. Even your siblings, even your parents don't deserve to know how much you make. Because, of course, apart from the security aspect, telling them how much you make will also increase their own expectation. Since you make this amount of money, you must give me this amount of money. After all, I'm your father. After all, I'm your mother. After all, I'm your sister. After all, I'm your brother or I'm your cousin. It raises people's expectation from you, which can drain you. Your money should be something that only you know about, not you and some others, only you. If not, you risk your security and you also risk your own future finances. Be careful. The next one are your long-term goals, your next moves. Nobody deserves to know it. You must learn to walk in silence and let your success speak for you. Some of you talk too much, and that is one of the reasons why you don't even achieve your long-term goals. Because one of the things that talking about your long-term goals does is it makes you to start having this feeling that you've already achieved it. And before you know it, you get too comfortable. When you are always talking about your long-term goals, you start feeling this sensation that you've already achieved it. You start feeling high. And before you know it, you become complacent about it. Or someone else will sabotage those long-term goals for you. You want to start a business, a new business. And the first thing you start doing is you start broadcasting it everywhere. Nobody says you should not tell your long-term goals to people, but it should be a selective group of people who are crucial for you to achieve those long-term goals. For example, I want to start a new business. Instead of me going around broadcasting it everywhere, I will simply go to one of my friends or one of my cousins or one of my colleagues who run that same business and tell him that, see, I want to start this business. Help me. Or how can you help me? Because why? That person is crucial for me to start that business. Not, oh, I'll go to my parents, so I'll start this business. I'll go to my siblings, so I'll start this business, even when they cannot help me to start it in any way. Or I'll go to my friends, and probably they will go and start that business behind my back and sabotage my own efforts. And probably go to that same location I wanted to start the business in and start their own because I could not keep my mouth shut. You must be smart. You must keep your mouth shut most times. It is always better to say less than you know than to say what you know or more than you know. Always learn to speak less than necessary. If you know 100, talk only 10. Let people assume that you don't even know much while you know everything. Keep your long-term goals private. The fourth thing you should keep private are your personal weaknesses. As a man, you should never reveal your insecurities to people because they will definitely use it against you. Every time you are always complaining, telling people, oh, something happened to me. Oh, this is one of my secrets. Or if you are constantly revealing things that makes you weak as a man to people, at some point, because like it or not, your friend today is a potential enemy tomorrow. Even your wife today, or even your husband today, is a potential enemy tomorrow. There are people who were married before only for them to become the worst of enemies. Now, when you constantly reveal these things to everyone around you, they keep calculating. They keep holding on to it, waiting for the right moment to use it against you. So be careful. Don't have a leaky mouth. A leaky mouth. When you have a leaky mouth as a man or as a woman, you're in a problem. You're in a big problem because you use your own mouth and put yourself into problems. Now, the fifth thing you should always keep secret are people's secrets. Someone confided in you and revealed to you certain things that is going on in his life, only for you to go and start telling other people that's something that person told you in confidence. It shows that you're not even masculine, because a masculine man knows that if I am told something in confidence, I should not reveal it to another person. But some of you, someone will tell you his secrets, only for you to go and tell your wife, and your wife will go and tell her own friends, and her own friends will go and tell other people, and before you know it, it becomes public knowledge. If anybody tells you any secret, hold it and never reveal it, because if you do so, it makes you less of a man. It makes you unmanly. It makes you weak. It makes you a loudmouth. And trust me, you don't want people to see you as a loudmouth. So that is basically that.